Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or the revival of my YouTube channel, because I have not posted a personal YouTube video in so long. So for everybody that forgot about my existence, hi, hello, my name's Kaylee May, and welcome back. Today I kind of wanted to do just a little chatty catch up, get ready with me, and maybe talk about the new year. It's 2023. It's 2023. I turned 23 years old this year. 23 is such a weird age. Is there anything exciting about 23? Because I kind of feel like, no, there's not. I mean, there wasn't really anything exciting about 22 either, so just another year of nothing too crazy happening, but I also guess another year of me being one step closer to full frontal lobe development. And yeah, I've just been kind of thinking about my 2022 and all the things that I did that year, this year, last year, all the things I did last year. And I did so much. So the year started with me moving to LA to pursue my e-girl influencer dreams, and I was honestly really excited. I was originally double majoring in college. I was information systems and operations management. Honestly though, I was only doing the double major because I didn't want to graduate a year early. Came to college with a lot of AP credits, and I don't know, who wants to do only 3 years? Senior year is like the most fun year. So, yeah. But in order to move to LA and not take a full semester my last year of college, I decided to drop that operations management major and just go for information systems. That's what my job was in anyways, and I already had a full-time offer that I had accepted for my internship year before. So yeah, basically dropped my second major to move to LA to be an influencer, e-girl, whatever. And even though it didn't work out, like, I do not regret that decision at all, because I think that I was really thinking about doing that for a while, and I had been doing content creation for a little bit by that point, and I was doing like really well, and yeah, that's why I was like, you know what if I just gave this a real chance, like really put my all to it and really tried it out. I feel like college, there was so much going on, and I felt like if I got off of campus, I would have less distractions. Not to mention my mom does live in LA. I grew up in LA, so have friends and family there, so that was nice. You know, didn't have to pay that LA rent for those 6 months that I was living there. And yeah, it was fun. I'm not gonna lie. I did enjoy my time in LA, but I just think that the influencer lifestyle was not for me. Like, I tried my best. I was definitely interacting. Like, I had a friend who was a pretty big YouTuber. He had a party with a lot of other influencer, and it was just this influencer party, and I got to meet a lot of cool people there, or like famous people, but all of them were like not nice. Like, I just remember being at that party and looking around and being like, is this who I want to be associated with? Like, is this the kind of people that I want to be surrounded by in my life? And honestly, no. Like, they were just entitled, and I think that also a big part of like influencer culture, which is maybe different from streamer culture, is a lot of them come from wealthy families and are just like very entitled and pretentious. Like, I don't know. I don't know where they get the attitude from, but I just wasn't vibing with it. And don't get me wrong, like, I love LA as a city to visit, but personally, I just do not think it's a great city to live in. Like, I just remember it taking me forever to get anywhere. Like, I want to go hang out with my friends, 40-minute drive. I want to go out to the club, 40-minute drive. And anyone that knows me knows that I just hate driving. Like, I hate it. I don't know why some people find it relaxing. I'm like low-key stressed out the entire time I'm driving. So I'm meant to be a passenger princess, okay? I'm put in this world, sit in the passenger seat, maybe play the music. Even then, I don't even care too much about controlling the music. But yeah, and I think that if I had never gone to LA, though, and lived there for the 6 months and actually wholeheartedly tried it out, I think part of me would have always kind of wondered, what if I, just what if I did try out the content creator thing? And so I did, and, obviously I'm still doing content creation to this day, so it's not like I didn't like the content creation aspect. I think that I think it's just I think it's very different to do content creation as a hobby and then do content creation full time and rely on it as your main source of income. Because for those of you that like come to my streams and everything, oh my gosh, I cannot open this. For those of you that come to my streams and everything, know that I accepted my job offer, or I followed through because I had it accepted for a while. And I was thinking about giving that up in order to be a content creator, but I decided not to, so I moved back to Chicago, the Midwest. I didn't live in Chicago before, but I moved to Chicago, back to the Midwest, in order to accept my job offer and do that. I currently do cybersecurity consulting at a Big Four firm. I do have another YouTube video on that, so feel free to check that out if you care about hearing about my job. I don't know, some people do. And I started working doing my job in October. So I've been doing it for a few months now, and I am not gonna lie, like, so many people were telling me, oh, you're gonna regret it, like, you're so lucky to be able to make money as a content creator, and I am. I definitely, like, appreciate everyone that supports and watches my content. Like, I definitely am very lucky to be able to be at where I am, but I just feel like a weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. Like, I know, like, when I go to my job, I know what I have to do every day in order to, you know, do well at my job. I think that content creation, it was just so anxiety inducing for me, like, trying to do it full time. And now I just feel like I have so much more freedom to pursue making the kind of content that I love, rather than the kind of content that's just going to make me successful or make me a lot of money, you know? And I just think it's so much more enjoyable now, because even if I do a piece of content and it doesn't work out very well, like, I am not upset by that. It's like, oh, well, guess that didn't work out. And I feel like it also makes me be like, okay, now I'm definitely not going to do any content that I don't enjoy doing. So I guess I just feel like I get to prioritize my mental health a little bit more, and I just, you know, there's a reason why so many content creators struggle so much with their mental health. Like, I do think that it is very mentally draining. And not to say that a regular 9-to-5 can't be draining. Like, I do feel like my job is difficult, but it's difficult in different ways. Like, no matter how difficult my job is, I can always go to someone higher up in my firm, ask them questions, ask if I'm doing things correctly, and I have people, like, so many people to learn from in the industry. Not to mention, you know, I can go and get cybersecurity certifications and other things that can make me better. Like, content creation is just a freaking crazy free-for-all. There's no formula for success. People are successful doing crazy different things, and I think that some people definitely thrive under those circumstances, but I just think I'm someone that really enjoys, like, having structure and knowing what to do. Like, I've always loved school and academics, and I think it's because I've always liked knowing what I have to do well. Because if I know what I have to do to be successful, I just have to do those things and I'll be successful. Like, and granted, of course, there are things that, like, don't work out, but relatively speaking, like, you know, I like having that kind of comfort and security, and I get that not everyone cares about that, but I just do. I do. Maybe I'm just someone that gets stressed out easily, though. Who knows? And yeah, so I've been working my job for a few months, and I really don't think it's bad. Like, everyone was warning me, oh, you're gonna regret taking it, blah, 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 but I have been pretty happy. Granted, it's only been 2 months, so we'll see how I'm feeling a year from now. But generally speaking, like, I don't regret it. Like, I don't regret moving back here. I also think that my life in Chicago is very different. Like, I have my apartment here, and I love that Chicago's a walkable city. Like, I walk to do everything. I walk to go get my hair cut, to go get groceries, to go return things from Amazon, because your girl's a shopaholic, low-key. But I feel like just walking around, like, I walk so much more outside. The city is actually so much nicer. I used to kind of hate Chicago and think that it was an ugly city, and I don't think that anymore. I think that, you know, it's definitely prettier during the summertime. It's wintertime right now, so I'm just looking out the window. It's, you know, it's definitely prettier in the summertime with all the trees and natures, but I live in a beautiful neighborhood. There's so many parks and trees around, but I do eventually want to move out of this neighborhood. I am renting my apartment right now, and the game plan is to hopefully buy an apartment. However, I am coming to realize that that will be very expensive. And I know it's not a great time to like take out any loans, which, you know, I'm not gonna be able to afford to just buy a whole apartment, freaking 22. So I have to, you know, get a mortgage. But the interest rates are high right now, and I don't know, it's just hard. Adulting is hard. I'm trying to figure all of that out. It's so confusing to me. Feel free to give me adulting advice in the comments, because heaven knows I need it. Heaven knows I need it. I'm trying to think, should I do a black winged liner, or should I buff out a brown liner? I think I'm gonna go with black. I have lashes on right now. I have lash extensions on right now, but they're kind of falling out, and they always fall out the fastest, like at the very ends of my eyes, which like I want those to stay. I want those to not be the ones that fall out. But whatever, we're gonna emulate the lashes with a tiny little wing. For anyone that's wondering what I'm getting ready for, I'm getting ready to go get a professional headshot taken because I really need it. Right now, what I've been using for my job, like profile pictures for everything, is literally just a picture of me in a blouse against a blank wall in my apartment. So I'm getting ready to go get a professional headshot. They're doing them at my office today, so I figured I might as well. Okay, hold on. I need to shut up while I do this liner. There, just a little something subtle. It's not crazy. It's not e-girl crazy, all right? So let's do the other side. Okay, she's cute. She's cute. I like it. Where were we? Oh, my job. Yeah, I actually really like it. All my coworkers are super nice and fun. You know, I go to happy hours. I did a trivia recently with my coworkers after work, and I know I'm probably like really sipping on the corporate Kool-Aid with all these events, but I think it makes my job much more enjoyable because my job is hybrid, for people who might not know. It's hybrid, and like, so I don't really have, but there's never any reason for me to go into the office. Like, I will never be told, like, oh, I have to go into the office on this day. Okay, I just fucked this up. Hold on. Yeah, never am going to be told that I have to go into the office, which is nice. I just kind of go in whenever there's in-person events and chit-chat with people then, but a lot of time I work from home, and I don't know, I've just really fallen victim since the pandemic started to just being really okay going multiple days interacting with no one. So I want to change that. That's actually one of my 2023 resolutions. Do more things. Leave my apartment more often. I'm going to try and start doing things. I'm going to try and start with like once a week, like planning something once a week, whether it's going out with my friends, going to a class, going to get a massage, like, I don't know, doing something like that. Like, not just an errand, but something that I enjoy and something for myself, because, you know, I do leave my apartment to go grocery shopping, or else I'd be dead and starving. I don't know. But yeah, that's one of my things. I want to incorporate the arts into it. Like, oh, let's get into 2023. Yeah, what do I want from this year? I want to do more things, and I want to be more creative. I think that's another focus of this year is I think I've just always kind of told myself that I'm not an artistic person, and I don't know, I just don't want to accept that anymore. Like, I just always told myself that, oh, I'm not an artistic person, like, I'm just illogical, I always like science and math, I'm just blah, 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 like, but I think that that's just not true. I think that I think being artistic and being creative is part of being human, and you know, I think it just is really rooted in this obsession with perfection that I have. And not just obsession with perfection, but I'm just like a perfectionist. I don't like doing things unless I'm good at them. And especially with anything like the arts, you're never gonna be amazing when you start. And I need to learn to be okay with that. And that's kind of what this is, honestly. I think that I've been really putting off getting back into my YouTube channel for a long time for a million and one excuses. Ultimately, those excuses don't really matter. If I want to do something, I can't be afraid to just do it. And yeah, I'm gonna be bad at it. And yeah, this video isn't gonna be great. Hopefully, as compared to if I'm consistent and I keep on doing this, I hopefully will learn and improve, and that's the goal. But like, I'm never going to learn and improve if I don't just like start doing it. So I want to have a little more courage to try new things and be uncomfortable, and you know, put myself out there. And I really do want to try and sign up for a class of some sort, whether that's a yoga class, a Pilates class, an orchestra class if I want to pick up the cello again, but do something where I'm challenging myself to learn something new. Because especially as I've started working this 9 to 5, I feel like my life is much more routine, and I just want to shake that up. I want to make sure that I do not just allow myself to fall into a boring life, because if there's anything I'm afraid of, it's living a boring life. Like, I just refuse to let that happen. Like, you know, it's my life and I refuse to let it be boring. Okay, well, this is the makeup look. You know, very simple, nothing crazy. You know, gotta keep it professional. Hopefully I didn't go too crazy with the winged eyeliner. I feel like it's subtle. If I'm like far away, I don't know. You know what? It's okay. I'd rather be too hot in my headshot than not hot enough. Maybe I'll get some extra, you know, job offers on LinkedIn. Who knows? Okay. Okay, now we're going to go to get started on my hair. I already blow dried it and put heat protectant in, but I forget that my hair gets so poofy when I do it. Like, oh my gosh, you can literally see, like, what is up with all these crazy little hairs? Like, I don't know. So I know my hair is already straight, but I'm thinking that we're gonna go in and like bump the edges, you know, give it like a little something, and hopefully smooth out the top here. So that's the game plan. Okay, so I do have to heat it up, so guess what? I gotta run my mouth with you guys some more. I am really excited for this 2023 new year. I have a lot of goals for myself, and I know we've talked about, let's see, what have we talked about? Doing more things, trying new things, being creative, leaning into my creative spirit, and a big one is healing, okay? Your girl has been through some things in her life, and I know I don't try to get too into the heavy stuff whenever I do content, but I have been through some things, so I really need to go to therapy. And that's a huge goal of mine in 2023, is I really want to be all about self-healing, tapping into the self. That's part of being more creative, is tapping into myself, but another part of it is like healing and just working through shit, because, you know, I'm 22 years old now, and I'm sure not all of us had a perfect childhood, and we all probably have some things we gotta work through, so I might as well get this work started early so I can be like happy and carefree later in life. But I do really want to go to therapy. I also do want to see a psychiatrist, which I actually did start that process. So I had my first visit with a psychiatrist to get tested for ADHD or something, because I just have things that I struggle with. I won't go too into depth, but I'm really big on not self-diagnosing. So I've already started the process of going to a psychiatrist to get tested for ADHD, but also just be like, hey, if it's not ADHD, like, I don't know, tell me what's wrong with me. Tell me what's wrong with me. Like, that's what I want. But part of that process is also therapy. Maybe there's nothing wrong with me and I just need to go to therapy. Who knows? But I'm on a self-healing journey because I feel like I've already done so much introspection and looking inwards, thinking about myself and my past and everything, but there's only so much that you can do on your own. And I really don't think that there's anything wrong with admitting that you might need help from others, and I really want to have the strength to do that. I feel like I preach that on my stream a lot, that there's no stigma with going to therapy or going to a psychiatrist or getting whatever kind of mental health help you need. And so I want to kind of live what I preach, you know? So here I am, you know, starting the process with all that, but it's so complicated. I just got new insurance for my job, and it's, you know, I'm still trying to set up a primary care provider. You know, I moved to a new city, so there's a lot of freaking hurdles to jump over, and I swear they make the healthcare system confusing on purpose, because there's no reason it should be this hard for me to figure out to just get help. Like, I don't know why it's so hard. Like, anyone that knows or has been coming to my streams, like, knows that I've been trying to do this, like, ever since I moved here, and I've been living in the city for like 6 months now, so it's been a minute. It's been a fucking minute. And I'm just so ready. I'm just ready to be on that journey, but getting it set up can be hard. And so for anyone else that's also going through it, like, I'm here to validate the experience that it's freaking hard to get the help that you need. Like, I feel like it should be easy. Like, what if I was someone who had much worse issues, and, you know, like, I can see that the complicatedness of it all can be a big deterrent as to why a lot of people like don't end up getting the help that they probably need. Who knows, you know, I'm just a girl at the end of the day, probably can't single-handedly fix the healthcare system, but hey, I can try, right? So yeah, for anyone out there who is also struggling with stuff and it's hard to do things on your own, and don't feel like you have to, okay? Most people, I feel like, especially if you've been through stuff, cannot fully heal and work through everything on their own, okay? So if you're feeling like life is hard, it probably is, and maybe you need some help, or maybe it's just the circumstances, I don't know. The world has kind of been a little crazy since the whole pandemic, and I guess, are we out of the pandemic? Do we say that we're out of the pandemic? We're like not out of the pandemic, right? At this point, I just don't know if COVID will ever end. I feel like I sacrificed so much of my college years, RIP for COVID, but you know what? No big deal. I'm here as an adult, soon to be 23-year-old, and I'm just getting started. I'm just figuring life out. Okay, I'm gonna try and speed run this so that you guys don't have to watch me do all of it. Alright, one side is done. Like, you can see the difference, right? Like, it's so much smoother, and I don't know, I feel like some people are like, your hair's already straight, why are you straightening it? Like, there's a noticeable difference, and I think that bumping the edges is making it kind of cute. Okay, let's do the other side. Alright, this is the final look. I'm gonna have to use some hairspray to tame these crazy hairs, because what the heck, but I think it turned out cute. What do you guys think? Alright, well, wish me luck that my headshot doesn't turn out god-awful, but you know what? When I'm looking this cute, it's hard not to. I'm just kidding. But thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I hope to kind of make this a mini-series, like maybe just before when I'm getting ready for stream or something. We can just do these chatting and catch up, because I don't know, I feel like I've been doing content creation for so long, and I used to love watching my Twitch clips of me, but I recently had to take them down because there were just so many inappropriate ones. But anyways, I want to kind of treat this as a little video diary, so even if this gets like 3 views, who knows, maybe I'll watch this a year from now and be like, wow, I've come so far, or wow, I didn't do shit. No, that's not going to happen, because I'm going to do a lot this year, okay? 2023 is going to be our year. So if you have things that you've been wanting to work on, I know we're more than a month in, but write down your goals, definitely do things to work towards them, and whatever it takes, like, you've got it in you, I've got it in me, like, we're gonna be on this whole journey together, and yeah, I don't know, definitely update me on your guys' process. Come to my Twitch streams. If not, I've been trying to stream, like, well, I do ASMR on Sundays, but I'm not super chatty then, so come to my gaming streams, okay? Even if you don't like Genshin Impact, even if you're not like a freaking weeb like me, come to my streams. I love to hear about your guys' goals, aspirations, things that you could be working towards. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you are new here, like, subscribe, comment, I don't know. I'm reviving this YouTube channel, and give me video ideas, because, like, please, I need video ideas. Like, I want to post more on this channel, but it's like, what the heck do I post? This is basically just me reenacting a Twitch stream of me rambling on and on and on and on and on and on and on, and you listening. But I would love to make some more stuff. Please, something casual and easy, you know, I'm not trying to spend a million years on this, considering I got demonetized, departnered, I don't know. I was removed from the partner program, so no ads for you on this channel. Yet. Hopefully I get back in, jeez. Okay, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys, I don't know, in the future, in a Twitch stream, in my next video. Bye.